One person said, can't the ropes that exist through space be considered the ether? And another person says the vortex pairs, which are functionally identical to dipoles, are what make up Bill Gates' ropes. The vortex pairs self-organize into DNA-like ropes that connect all particles together. My ether model gives a logical reason for their existence. Absolutely not. Not. They want to turn my bunch of ropes into an ether, like a background. No, because the ropes crisscross, and that's the background radiation, the cosmic, microwave background radiation. That's possibly vibration of neutrons and atoms out there, but it's also the ropes crisscrossing throughout the universe. But each rope, each atom, what contours it? What's the stuff that, to say stuff, that contours, that gives shape to it? Why doesn't the rope become or the atoms become a single chunk, a block of matter? Because what chops it up, you could say, what separates one from another is space. What is space? Space is nothing. That's what space is. Space is nothing. And it's not like space is containing in some way, because space has no way of interfacing with matter. Okay? But you have to think of it as this. You have to think of it as, again, the theory or the hypothesis, the foundation of this is that there's a single thread floating out there. That's all there is. And if you look at that thread, you say, well, there's thread, and what gives it contour? What gives it contour is space. Nothing. Vacuum. Void. Nothingness. That's what gives it shape. Because otherwise, if there were no space, we would have a single block of matter. Infinite. That's what we would have. There would be no motion, no anything. So the way you have to imagine this is just a single thread just floating. Is it floating in space? Is it moving through space? Absolutely not. Nothing moves through space or in space, because space is not a container. It's not a medium. Space is not a substance. And we have to separate things from nothing. And space is nothing. Space is not a thing. You cannot say, I moved through space. No, you traveled to the moon. You did not move through space. You did not travel in space. You're not living in space, or you did not inhabit in space, or whatever. You can't use the words in or through with space, because space is not a container or a medium through which you can go. Space is nothing. There is no such thing as space. That's why, the astronauts can't rub their elbow against space, because there's nothing there, literally. Okay, that's so the ether is not a word that you can use in the context of the rope model. It's not, oh yeah, what you're saying is the ether. It's just in different format. You're saying that there's all this vibration of ropes and so on in the background. Yeah, that's true, but that's not the ether. The ether is a bunch of particles. Ether is a particle theory. It's a particle hypothesis, proposal. Okay, and so they should not be ever confused.